ladies and gentlemen. This is Bryce Holliwell reporting to you live for WTF, where I'm in their WC, their weather center. There's been some concern about some of the president's statements recently, and I just want to say that we stand with the president, and we're going to release to you some never before seen possible early forecasts on Hurricane Dorian. As you can see, I'm here in Paris, France, where we expect Dorian to next make landfall. But I thought it would be a good idea to clear up some of the problems that people have had with what the president said and some of the predictions that he made about the hurricane. Let's begin with what is known as the Trump bump. And in this slide, you can see the Trump bump clearly, and it is showing, if you were to overlay this over the United States of America, that it is going into Alabama. Now, there was another forecast that has not been shown before that I think is very important for you all to see, because, well, it's just important, and we have it here, and this is another possible forecast early on in the proceedings. This is the laser infrared mapping project projection, where you see the Trump bump down here. But if the hurricane was to speed up and then die off, probably in East Texas, this is the cone of uncertainty there. Now, the other one to look at is what's known as the high accumulated resolution demo, which says that the hurricane doesn't die off, but that it continues on straight into Iowa, where it then sort of peters out, so to speak. Another possible one is that we could have had hurricane activity here or here, but then it could have sped off. And that is the Shore Unified Contingent Kit Infrared Theory, which you see here, where you could have had some hurricane activity either here or here, but it just took straight off up into the center of the United States. And then for some of you, there was some questions as to why is the hurricane acting the way it is. And the reason is that there are two highs, one on the United States and one out in the Atlantic, and they're what really direct what the hurricane is going to do. Hurricanes are sort of fascinated by these highs, and if we sketch in the possible projected path in the center portion of where it's most likely to go, it would look something like that. Now, we can proceed on and say, well, you know, what these weather patterns, what else do they affect? And you get to look something like this, although that's slightly compressed. We really have to back out farther and go to a satellite look, and it's really much more looking like that. So there we're showing the whole area that could be affected by those two highs. And our current prediction is that the hurricane will go right up between those two highs and then go off to sea over to Paris, where I am now. So that's it for now. Bryce Holliwell reporting. I hope this has been helpful.